Hey everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So today, do you guys remember Sherry? She ordered those bloom coasters from me last week, and it was like a packed video because I did actually 6 of them for the 4 because the 2 of them didn't really go as well, even though she gave me full reign, and I completely agreed with her. But when I redid them, I did a triple bloom coaster. If you didn't see that one, you got to go back and watch it. So when she received those coasters, she fell head over heels in love with that triple bloom, which I did too. And she now wants 4 more coasters with all of them triple blooms. No pressure, right? Let's recreate something that I did by accident. So that's what we're going to try to do today. I'm going to try to recreate the triple bloom 4 different times. She wants the same colors, light blue and a medium blue. And I'm not quite sure what I'm backing it with yet. We talked about white, but I don't know that white's gonna work. So I'm gonna see what they look like before I choose a background. I'm gonna kind of confer with her mid-video to see what she's thinking. She also wants to order a keychain for a friend of hers, so that is going to be in pink. And she's actually going to get another video later this week, possibly tomorrow, I'm not sure. She wants a beautiful tray to match that purple bathtub that she got last week. So that is going to be a huge tray, and not only is it just the tray with purple and glitter, she wants the triple bloom again in the center of the tray, like, right? No pressure at all. But I'm pretty confident, or I would not have taken the order, so I don't think it's going to be too difficult. So I'm going to mix up 8 ounces. These are my 3-ounce molds, so I'm going to pour about 1.5 ounces in each one, and I'm using my fast cure. If you have watched any of my bloom videos, you know that's the only resin that I use for my blooms, and I only do blooms if I put it through a vacuum chamber. That is the trick to these beautiful, beautiful petals that we get, because there are no bubbles at all once you put your resin through the vacuum chamber. So that is a great tip. If you can afford one, I highly recommend one of your choice. I linked mine in the description below. I absolutely love mine. You can put as much resin in it as you want. You are not limited to 3 ounces or less, or 4, or whatever it is. So I got mine off Amazon. I'm super happy with it. So if you do want to invest in a vacuum chamber, I highly suggest the one that I have. Of course, they don't pay me to say that, but I do love it. So I'm going to get my 8 ounces mixed up, vacuum chambered, and then I'm going to heat it up. Now, I had really good luck with that. You know why? I think it had something to do because I had so much going on in that last video. I was late pouring the resin, and the resin got up to 99 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think was like 38 or 39 degrees Celsius. And I think that might have helped. So I'm going to let my resin get higher in temperature before I actually pour it out, because it was beautiful and I know the temperature was higher than I normally do. So I'm going to try that way. So let me get started, guys. Okay, it hit 40 degrees Celsius, so I'm going to go ahead and pour. It's nice and warm. And then I'm going to drop my alcohol inks and then mix up my white. And hope I can recreate. I do need to save some. I can't forget to save some for my white here and the keychain. I probably just dumped too much in the other ones. I'm going to put some in here for my keychain real quick before I forget. Don't know how much I need. And save some for white. So I probably over poured a couple, but you really won't be able to tell. Okay, so first, let me quick get this keychain done because it is really warm. I need to add a little bit of sparkle dust. Get that poured real quick. Then I will drop my inks. Once it starts heating up, it goes quick, because the last time I checked it, it was 31 degrees, and then I checked it again and it was 40. So once it starts going, you got to do something. Got enough for one little tiny one. Okay. Now, the moment of truth. I am using Let's Resin Azure Blue and Blue. I'm going to try to keep them about the same. She wanted a set, so I don't want to go crazy and do a whole bunch of different ones. While this sits and spreads, I'm going to mix up some white here. I'm going to use my Ocean White by Let's Resin, and I find that the more opaque that I do it, the nicer they come out. So I am going to just drop a little on my stick here so you don't overdo it. It is getting pretty thick, so I need to work a little faster since I waited extra long, and I need a little more. It's not quite as opaque as it was the last time. Do another drop. It doesn't take a whole lot. Then I'm going to put it into my piping bag and pipe the flowers. That looks good. Let me stick it in my bag here. That bag looks dirty. It was in my drawer. Let me grab another one real quick. Got a little something in there. I don't know what it was. I think I want to add a little more to these. This one's not spreading much. Wondering if I should do it to all of them now. Okay, I better get moving here. I had a pretty decent size hole that I cut in my bag the last time. I'm gonna try to do it like I did. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what we got here. Yep, that looks pretty good. Move everything. Okay, here we go. And I did them bigger the second time. just squeeze this down a little bit. Then all I'm going to do is just let them cure. I'm not going to, well, I'm going to use my dotting tool or scribe or something and make the petals. I wish I had a little bit more because I wanted to like do this. Just go a little crazy on them like I did the last time. I might have just enough. It's getting really thick in my bag. I know this looks insane, but it worked. Perfect amount. Okay, I'm gonna grab my scribe. Saw a little blob there. And I need to get the resin off the tip of it. All right, ready? Let's go. Quickly make my petals. Which there will be a lot of them. Just try to be sure not to touch your mold with your tool, or it will scratch it. If you guys have these molds from me, make sure you're not like touching them with your fingers ungloved or wiping them with alcohol. This is not like the same silicone you buy on Temu or Amazon. The only way to clean these are with tape. I'm gonna swirl the center. Tape or warm water, soapy water. That's the only way I clean them. Or you will ruin the silicone and you don't want to do that. So I'm just going to let these do their thing until they're cured and see what I'm left with, because I'm not sure about the white background. That's the only thing I'm not sure of. Did I swirl that one? I don't think so. No. It is nice and thick. One more. And the reason I wipe my stick after each one is because I don't want the blue to get on the outer petal. You don't have to if you don't mind the colors combining, but I don't want them to combine. That's it till later. Okay, they are fully cured. I did get the pendant done with a butterfly, and this is gonna go to the order because she wanted butterflies on the keychain. So here's the keychain, 3, so they go together. So they're gonna go together with her. They all look different, so I don't know what to think. Well, these two are kind of similar, but not the same. And then these two are kind of similar, but not the same. I'm nervous, of course. We're not going to do white, I don't think. I think what we're going to do is clear with a nice dose of the crushed crystal inside. She doesn't want black on these, and white I just don't think is going to work. You might lose the flower altogether, the white petals anyway, so I didn't want to take that chance. So I think this is the next bet. The next best bet. So I'm going to put, well, I better start with a little first. I'm just going to stir some crushed crystal in here and back coat them and hope for the best. And if we unmold them and they're still not right, we can always back coat them again with another color. But I don't think we're going to need to. I think they're going to be good. I'm going to throw this through my vacuum chamber since I just stirred in a whole bunch of bubbles that the mixer didn't leave me. I might put a little bit more crushed crystal in. Just a little. You want to be able to see it. That'll be pretty. I think this is a good choice. All right. As soon as this comes out, I will pour. Here goes nothing. Now they only need 1.5 ounces each. I mean, each one might be a little different because I didn't really measure when I poured the first coat in. I'm just gonna fill them up. Oh, I think that's gonna be really pretty. I hope it's really pretty. Let's get them all spread to the edge, see which one can use more. That one's good, that one's good. I think it's going into this one. Oh, I think it's going to be gorgeous. No extras on this batch. I didn't have much extras on these. All right, that's it for now. See ya on demold. They are cured, you guys. I'm so nervous about these. I just don't know what to expect at all. So let's get one out. If I have to, I'll back them in a color. But I'm not sure I'm going to need to. Oh, I think she's gonna like these. That came out really nice, even with the clear backing. So if there was on a white sheet, yep, you would ruin the petals. You couldn't see them anymore. Here, I'll show you on the back of my coaster, which has stuff all over it. See, you wouldn't see those white petals on a white backing. That's why I was hesitant to do that one. Black would look the best, but she didn't want black, but I think this is the next best choice. They came out really pretty. Well, this one did anyway. Let's see what the next ones are going to look like. Whoops, get back there, little hippo. You could always cover this edges. Oh, that's a nice one too. We could always cover these edges if she wants to with a silver paint pen. That might be pretty. What do you think? I think they came out pretty. This one here should have been pushed back a little bit more. I'm wondering if I should have poured it a little bit sooner. Like I said, once the resin heated, it like heated fast. So I did pour it a little bit hotter than I normally do. This one's not as beautiful, but it's nice. It's just different shaped flowers, which is so weird because I piped them all the same. They're just fluffier. They're not bad. I will send her pictures of them before I mail them off, of course. Make sure she's happy with them, but the backs is really, really sparkly. See all that beautiful sparkle in there? And that one looks just like this one, so it's like I have 2 and 2. Not too bad. All right, well, let me see what she thinks. I think she'll be fine with them. I will get you guys some final pictures. Thanks for watching. I wish it could have been just as beautiful as the first one I did, but I knew I couldn't recreate that. I'm going to have to go back and watch my video and see what I did different, because I don't think I did anything different. So yeah, resin just acts, it acts how it wants to act on whatever day that it's acting. Oh, look at that one. It's still warm. It's sticking to my paper. Yeah, I like these 2 first ones better. But whatever, I think they're good. I like them. I hope you like them. I will see you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned for those final pictures. You guys all have a blessed night. Bye.